card from Greg Carr.
Okay, thank you. Let's open the public comment then.
Greg Carr, San Juan resident. Imagine I'm a guy who works all day, comes home, and doesn't want to be hassled by this, doesn't want to hear bad news, but he receives this in the mail, city report. He goes through it, turns to page 2, bottom left, it says, initial projections from the city of San Ramon's finance department this spring have identified 14.1 million budget shortfall. Then, Senator Call, the city has balanced its budget across the past 5 years by cutting expenditures, including freezing vacant staff positions, which I assume no heads rolled, just vacant heads, delaying maintenance where it was not an immediate health and safety risk, and delaying the planned replacement of vehicles and equipment. So I'm this guy, I'm thinking, my God, we got a $14.1 million shortfall. What's going on? So I get curious. I go on the site and I see there is an agenda for today's meeting, and I come down and I get the staff report for 8.1, which is what's being talked about. In here, there's no discussion of a $14.1 million shortfall. Nothing. And there is no comment about how they came up with that to balance the budget. This presents itself like the balanced budget, but it doesn't talk about how they got there. And it also doesn't say how much did each department contribute, aside from capital improvement programs and that. You go through it, it's quite lengthy, and it gets to the resolution. Everything's hunky-dory. Then it has a couple of columns of numbers, and of course this guy can't comprehend them. Frankly, a lot of people can't. And that's the staff report. So he decides he's going to come down, and he listens to that. Well, it's basically a mastication of this with some more stuff. There's a phrase I've learned. I've worked offshore, a lot of places, significantly in Mexico, Central America, and a place called Colombia. And a saying comes to my mind when I sit here and listen to this and see this. No me tires a loco. And what that means, loosely translated into, English, don't shine me on. Don't think I'm an idiot. And so this guy goes away very disappointed. And there is no conversation about alternatives that could be used to balance the budget other than what is presented in item 9.1. I find that a great disappointment, a big hole, a smoke screen. I think there should have, the full picture should have been painted for the people. Now, not a lot of people here. There's a group who are all for a sales tax increase, but I don't see a lot of other folks besides staff. And so, through the mayor, to those of you on the camera listening to this, you only have yourselves to blame for not coming down here and trying to hear what's going on, see what's going on, and act accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you.